Top of the morning to you, and welcome to Trucking with Schmidt. We're currently located in Onawa, Iowa. It's just off of Interstate 29 or 35 miles south of Sioux City, Iowa. We have 42,000 pounds of frozen turkey that came out of Huntingburg, Indiana, bound for, conveniently, Sioux City, Iowa. Our temperature today, we're sitting right at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, so it is a tad chilly. The weather we talked about in our last video, if you did catch our last video, they're talking about getting about a quarter of an inch of ice here to maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow on top of that ice. In our last video I'd spoke that I don't know if it's really going to happen. They sure do hype things up a lot. Well, it turns out I think it's going to happen. I'm pretty confident it's going to happen because, well, it's been kind of chasing me up Interstate 29 as we head north. You recognize it? I know, you guys can tell me. I look good with hair, don't I? I feel good that I have hair. I feel real good that I have hair. If you're new to the channel, that beautiful German Shepherd back there, that beautiful 8-year-old German Shepherd back there, his name is Opie. He's been riding in the truck for a few years with me now, and this is where I would usually say he's my loyal companion. He's an excellent trucking sidekick. When it comes to Opie, he's nobody's sidekick. I'm actually his sidekick. He is the star of Trucking with Schmidt. Enough of this jibber jabber. We're going to run this trailer up to Sioux City. We're going to drop it off at the yard where a city truck is going to go ahead and grab a hold of it and take it to its final destination. After that, we're going to go home. We're going to watch this freezing drizzle or this snow or the ice or whatever's coming from the windows of our living room. you guys see that? Opie stood there with his head up. He wasn't smelling. That's probably the first time I've got him on camera and not with his nose to the ground in a long time. Very impressive. I tell you what, I should have never doubted my son. My son, my daughter, and my wife were arguing the other day because I asked them, is it daylight at 7 o'clock in the morning? Because I'm a night shift kind of guy. I don't wake up. I'm never up by 7 o'clock in the morning. And he was saying, Dad, it's still pitch black at 7 o'clock in the morning. And they were arguing, saying he was so wrong. The sun was coming up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. I took a Snapchat. I took a picture at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I sent it to him. Troy was 100% right. It's pitch black at 7 o'clock in the morning. Another 10 minutes and it'll be 8 o'clock in the morning. We still have blue skies here. If that sun was going to come up at 7 o'clock in the morning, it would have been up. I'm kind of wondering if it'll be up by 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, if you haven't guessed it yet, we've made our delivery in Sioux City. We have 55 miles till we get to the home front. Once we get home, I'm gonna go stand in front of the furnace for a little bit, because man, I cannot get warm. It is cold out. I'm really hoping that I'm not going to eat my own words here for what I'm about to say. We need snow. Last year was just frigid, sub-zero weather all winter, and it was just brown. I just stared at brown all winter. If it's going to be cold, we just will have some snow on the ground. Who knows, it might actually keep us from being sub-zero. You know what I'm saying, right? You know, you just can only look at brown for so long, and you're just thinking, man, a little bit of snow would help a little bit. Was it last week when we got back into the yard, there was about 2-3 inches of snow on the ground? That was kind of cool. I'm gonna eat my words later, aren't I? And you guys remember this. Later on in the year, if I'm whining about the snow, you remind me that I said this, alright? That's a cold start there. There's the sun. 8:05. So Troy was way right. Well, that's our current situation right there. We're out in the woods. It's a hunting season right now, and it's Troy's hunting season. So these are going to be our next few videos for a little bit, for at least a week. So if you're on the trucking side of things, so if you're out here, if you're here on the trucking side of things, it's going to be outdoors kinds of things, not camping yet. I'm not going to camp in the camper all week, probably all week. I don't know, we might, but for sure we're out here, we're hunting, and Troy is up in the blind right now, and we'll talk more about all that fun stuff a little bit later on. We're chilling out in the camper with the heater on, working on some videos. And I just kind of realized I wanted to tell you guys this versus anything else at the end of the video. For the next week or so, we're probably going to try doing daily videos, and we're going to be out running around in the woods. Oh yeah, as for that storm that they were talking about, the ice storm, the snowstorm, we got nothing. We got nothing. We had absolutely nothing. There was no rain, there was no ice, there was no snow. 25 miles north of us, 6 inches. Yeah, 25 miles north of us, 6 inches of snow. We got nothing. That's just the way Iowa works. If you guys watched well, today's video, I thought for sure it was chasing us up, and then the video before this one, everybody was saying ice storm, get your butt home, get your butt home, and we didn't get anything. That's all there was to it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, throw a like down there. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, all the normal stuff. And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you very much for watching both the trucking side of things and the outdoors, the country, the camper side of things, because winter is coming. Winter is coming quick. We're at the end of December now, almost to the end of December now, and the months of January and February, my 2 dreaded months out of the entire year, are here. And I have goals that, well, we'll talk about those 2 goals a little bit later on. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.